Hey everyone, welcome to Gameplay First, where fun is second to none. My name's Tyler, and I love this song. I've always held the belief that fun gameplay is the most important aspect of any game, but that doesn't necessarily invalidate the other aspects. So today, I'll be taking a look at something different. This is the top 10 catchiest game themes.
Is someone saying music?
No, Mike, no, not even a little bit. I said themes.
Close enough.
Not really, but okay. How did you get into my apartment?
I broke something. I'm sure it's fine, though.
Of course you did. But what are you even doing here?
I keep hearing these drums inside my head. I keep thinking it's gonna stop, but it never does. It never, ever stops. Inside my head. The drumming time. The constant drumming. Can't you hear it?
And I believe that brings us to our list. As is tradition on the show, let's start with the honorable mentions. Dude, are you okay? First up is the desert theme from the DOS version of Fury of the Furries.
That's oddly specific.
This is less of an honorable mention and more of an 11th or 12th spot. I really like how fun and bouncy this theme is, even with having only the DOS Sound Blaster and MIDI to work with. It's just plain fun and a very likable song.
It's melodic and interesting enough that playing through the game, you won't want to strangle someone from hearing this song on endless loop.
No, the game will take care of that. But why not give this to a song like the Mario Overworld theme or the Legend of Zelda theme? Well, because although they're both very well known, this list focuses on catchy songs.
Now, what we mean when we say catchy is that it leaves a clear impression. Some music can be fun while you listen to it, but that joy doesn't last any longer than the taste of a dime store gumball. Some songs are more like Altoids. It's a minty punch in the face that leaves your food tasting funny for hours, and that's what we're looking for.
Not that those songs aren't Altoids, I guess, but they're just not as minty fresh as they used to be.
Speaking of minty fresh, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Our second honorable mention is the Ice Cap Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. As a rabid Michael Jackson fan, I can't help but love this song because it is so similar to much of his work in that era, and that might be because he secretly worked on the music for Sonic 3, but ended up removing his name from the credits because he didn't like the result.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't just like it because it has a smooth criminal bass.
What, it does? Son of a bitch!
The song is awesome because the chord structure is interesting, it has a great melody, and everything just feels like it's going where it's supposed to. It's certainly full of interesting rhythms, and Sonic snowboarding out of the Carnival Night Zone is one of my fondest childhood memories.
I know, right? Getting the hell out of Carnival Night Zone!
Where you don't have to depend on balloons filled with clown farts to breathe.
Anyway, let's move on to the actual list. Let's rock and roll!
That's fucking stupid! Get in the goddamn corner right now.
But
Now!
why do I even have you guys on the show? You just put me in the corner!
Because you're an idiot. Oh, this mind cancer. Well, as much as I actively don't give a shit about Bust-A-Move or Puzzle Bobble or whatever the fuck it's called, this song is in my brain whether I want it to be or not.
This song, like most old video game music, has a simple arrangement and greatly favors the higher frequency range. This is partly because of technical limitations, but it's not necessarily a bad thing, or even a roadblock for being catchy. It's the composition itself that reaches you, that haunts you. And as you come to the end of the long journey we call life, long after your mind and body start to go, you'll still remember this goddamn song.
In this case, we went with the arcade version, because although this song has been remade and remixed and ported more times than Rayman 2, the original is the one that has all the charm and nostalgia behind it of walking into an arcade, hearing this song, and in my case, knowing where I'll be spending my allotment of quarters. Well, that and Pac-Man.
What the hell is Rayman 2?
Don't worry your pretty little head about it.
Don't touch me, asshole. This next song shows us that good things can come in really shitty packages.
Oh, sweet zombie Jesus, I hate this game so very much. The controls are shit, the graphics are shit, the gameplay is shit, and basically the whole game is shit. But from this digital abortion came two things. The realization that Sonic doesn't work in 3D, not that Sega paid any goddamn attention, and a couple of kick-ass songs, the best of which is the theme from Green Grove Zone Act 1.
This is particularly impressive because I've never played this game, but the music still felt familiar. This song also has that Michael Jackson 80s feel to it. The bass in these types of songs tend to roll off most of the low-end frequencies and accentuate the higher ones to make the bass stand out. This will allow you to make the bass tracks more melodic and give the song a sense of excitement.
Unlike your previous sentence, Professor.
Hey, there's a reason I'm here. I'm an audio guy.
Wait, I thought you were homeless.
I can be both.
Now, I really did like the Dreamcast version in Sonic Adventure, but we're going for quality composition, not production value, and it's very easy to get those two confused. Best version goes to the Genesis.
The original Toe Jam and Earl theme, or Toe Jam Jammin', is pretty much a glorified Victor Wooten jam using digital synthesizers. It's very enjoyable to listen to, but not terribly melodic. I probably couldn't recite the melody at gunpoint, but the feel of it never left me.
Toe Jam and Earl holds a very special place in my heart. It's the first co-op game I ever played, and I love it so much that I almost bought an Xbox just so I could play the sequel, which, despite what some other critics say, I actually enjoyed. This is one funky track I won't be forgetting anytime soon. I can't talk enough about the Neverhood, even in the face of so many cease and desist orders. I love everything about this point-and-click claymation masterpiece, from the moment Clayman awakens in the nursery to the very end of the story. Quite possibly my favorite aspect is the music, as composed and performed by the incomparable Terry Scott Taylor and the All Clay Band. But no song in the soundtrack is more memorable than Clayman's theme. They literally paired the best room and the best song in the game.
This song makes you want to settle down and get married to a lump of clay. Let me elaborate.
Please do!
Clayman's theme uses real instruments well arranged and recorded in a traditional way. There isn't sampling or any computerized tinkering, just real snare drums, real guitars, and real woodwind instruments. In our modern culture, and especially gaming culture, we are so accustomed to digitally created sounds that there's a wonderful novelty in this organic creation. Like Toe Jam Jammin', it's more the feeling than the melody that you carry with you.
Speaking of adult diapers, Pac-Man!
Okay, wait, what?
Do you want me to try again?
No.
Number 6, the normal mode theme from Pack Attack. An important part about a song being catchy is that it's rhythmically interesting. The hook pulls you in and doesn't make you feel like you're waiting for the song to start.
I'm looking at you, dissonant crap from the beginning of Earthworm Jim.
It's not merely fast tempo that grabs my attention, but a combination of rhythms happening simultaneously that keep me entertained. Also, a good song needs a sense of balance. This means good sound editing and a coherent mix. In my opinion, the Game Gear version of this theme is most interesting. It takes a sound and parses it down to the necessary elements and creates a song that's simple yet elegant.
As a kid, I had the Game Gear version of Pack Attack, and I always loved that version's music the most. I have to say I felt pretty vindicated when Mike said the Game Gear version was his favorite too. Pack Attack is another one of those games that stays with me to this day. I even still play it on my Android when I'm on the bus, or waiting in line, or going to the bathroom.
Well, that's good to know.
Hey, some people shoot limbless birds at pigs. I play a fusion of Pac-Man and Tetris, to each his own.
So the joy of defecating alone isn't good enough for you?
Hey, you try taking a shit to this song and tell me it's not better! The main theme from Bit Trip presents Runner 2 Future Legend of Rhythm Alien. I can die happy having heard this song. This is one of those songs that evokes so many emotions and is so beautiful in its composition. It's like a Van Gogh painting as a music piece, and there are literally no words to describe the euphoric feeling this song brings out in me. Except euphoric, I guess.
No, that's not the opening of Top Gun you're hearing, just most of the studio effects. You can tell that a lot of thought and love went into this song, too. It's well written and arranged and has a feel of a movie theme, but that's not just production value. This song has a melody and it's not afraid to show it. I have no idea what Bit Trip Runner 2 is about, but I want it.
Fun fact, this song is actually an arrangement of the song Impetus from the first Bit Trip Runner game.
Yeah, it sounds like you're using the words fun fact the same way that Subway uses the word fresh.
Anyway, that's all the time we have this week.
Isn't this the internet?
Join us next week when we'll be doing the top 4 right here on Gameplay First.